say something, do something, I can't release myself of the sin that I committed against him. I'm going to say that again. I can't release myself of the known sin that I did against him. And that's why I think the Hebrew and the Greek got it right when they say it is forgiveness is to cover. If this young man doesn't cover the sin that I did against him, and I'm out in the world, or is there a difference? I'm out in the world, or I'm in the church. Is there a difference if I sin against my brother or my sister? But the word, since we're in Matthew, the word forgiveness is in there 47 times. Just in the book of Matthew. It's all through the synoptic gospel. It's all through there. 47 times it's in the book of Matthew. Now, Jesus had an answer for Peter in verse 22. He said, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 7 times 7. Therefore, and he goes into this parable about the king relieving debt from the servants that was unto him. And it reads, therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king which would take account of his servants. Now to take account of somebody is to do what? To take account of somebody that's working for me. I would go, and if I have someone under me, someone working for me, I would go and check on that person. I would see how their production is. I would see what they're doing with the property that belongs to me. I would check on these things and make sure that everything was in order. I would take account of that person, some point during the week, the month, or the year. And that's what this king is doing right now. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him which owed him 10,000 talents. But for as much as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife and children and all that he had, and payment to be made. The servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will repay thee. Then the Lord of that servant was moved with compassion, and loosed him, and forgave him of the debt. And forgave him of the debt. He forgave him. Yeah. Now, we're back in the church. We're back in the church. I'm not talking about no one. I'm not even talking plural. I'm just talking general. I'm talking about forgiveness. I'm talking about, Lord help me. Myself is who I'm talking about. I had an appointment to be in a couple weeks ago. A couple weeks ago, I had an appointment to be at. I was invited. Come the day, I couldn't make it. Come the day, I could have made it. I could have made it. I'd have been late, but I could have made it. But I was doing something else. Over here, they didn't know that what I was doing was important. But I was just out of place. So come the next day, when I didn't show up, I was confronted the next day by the person that did the invite. Now there was my opportunity to slide out the side or slide out the back. There was my opportunity right there. to make up some kind of excuse or something like that? Would that have been fair to my brother or sister that asked me why I wasn't there? Why I didn't answer the invite? Would I put on him or her that sin of knowing that I was lying? Would I be selfish in myself and not give them the opportunity to forgive me for not doing and not being or not saying what I should have did? Is that selfish of me? Am I walking in Christ like that? Yes, in our minds, we look for opportunities when things get warm and things get heated. We look for opportunities, the easiest way to slide out of it. We look for it. And when we can't get out, we get an attitude.